If you had to simplify what you're asking with regards to relationships, how would you formulate it?
So, for instance, so surface level, but something came up on like Instagram, social media that was kind of a red flag to me. I'll say beige because I want to give like this person surface level. When I met them, they didn't give me the red flag. So I was very much like, okay, what I'm seeing online is kind of beige because until I understand your experience of what is happening here, I can't project my meaning onto that because what I understand is like I'm projecting my past experience,
Onto this person's social media based on what you're seeing, but not really understanding the
exactly.
backstory.
And until I hear what they say, I don't really I can't commit to that. Yeah. And that's like a part of I vow to my own healing journey because I used to be the person that would like fully believe in whatever the hell I was projecting and just be like, yeah, that's law. So I gave myself that benefit of the doubt and I gave it to myself after we had spoke because I was like, when you said silence might not be a bad thing to me, I really took that as like, oh yeah, this person might feel comfortable enough with me to know that they can come back to the connection like whenever they please, with the understanding that the silence doesn't mean anything to me. Like you can come back to me when you have the capacity, I'm okay with that. But in this one freak zoid of a time, like it really happened where my trigger that was coming up for me, like the abandonment wound essentially came up for me heavy. And I'd expressed this to this person. He was like, oh no, I'm not abandoning you, whatever. We had the whole conversation and he ended up doing it anyway. So at what point does your does your trigger, like where's the line of discernment between like my trigger is coming up for me and this is something I should absolutely listen to versus like I gave the person the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And I think I should, because I don't want to live my whole life thinking everyone's lying to me.
Simple. You ready?
You
ready?
Clock me, Phil.
My favorite Virgo. You don't need discernment with this. You really don't need discernment. You need communication.
Yeah, and I didn't get it.
Here's the message for you. You're still afraid to fully step into all of you. You think that there's a right way to end up in a relationship.
Yeah.
You think that there's a right formula. There isn't. When you meet somebody, you can be the entirety of who you are. Every facet of your diamond should be seen. You should want the person to see your insecurities, your traumas, your past, your confidence, all of it, so that you can see if they accept you unconditionally or not. If they love you conditionally, you will know, because now you're going to play small, you're going to silence yourself, you're not going to speak what's on your heart. Yeah. So I think for you, it's like you're still trying to, this is why I want you to come down, because you're still up in your head trying to strategize on a spiritual level how to end up with someone.
Yeah.
This is not the way to be. A relationship is here now.
It's not to my truth to some degree.
Yeah. I want you to come down more.
Yeah.
Come down more and accept yourself. Because you're a great person. But please understand that if someone accepts you unequivocally, you can share everything. There's no right way.
Yeah. That's what you said to me last time. You were like, you can't do this wrong is what really sat with me. And no matter what I brought up to this person, it seemed wrong. And that's what I felt in my body, was very much like, this isn't resonant for you.
Yeah.
And I just constantly thought about you in my head. Like, again, my favorite Virgo.
Yeah.
So bring it to my head.
I'm going to share something. So
Please.
A few years ago, one of my girlfriends, Sarah, said something to me. She was talking about the white wolf and the gray wolf. And as soon as she said that, I got it. Like, I came up with my own interpretation. So are you ready? This has to do with relationships. The white wolf is the you that's just open, present, has nothing to hide. The you that's made it this far and that's done playing games. You're done playing games. You're going to see me and all of me because I own it and I accept myself and I love myself. The white wolf has no agenda. It doesn't need to manipulate. It just is what it is. This is who I am. The gray wolf is your traumatized self. It's the you that's been wounded, that's been bruised, that's been deceived, cheated on, all these things. It's the bruised version of you. We've all been there. It's the survival mechanism. The gray wolf is got you this far, but now it's tired.
Yeah.
It's been manipulating its way. It's been trying to be something that it's not. It's been surviving, doing jobs that it doesn't want to do, being in relationships where it can't be itself. Now it's dropped you off at this location.
Yeah.
as the white wolf. So in your relationships, you have a choice to either be the gray wolf and always test the waters and see if people are trustworthy, which is a lack of vulnerability, or you have a choice to be the white wolf and share what's on your heart.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I'll add to this.
But how do you not feel like I feel so humiliated, and I feel bad saying that because there's an aspect of me that knows like I'm so powerful in my vulnerability to have continued to share that no matter like what I've navigated. The fact I kept my heart open is so brave to me. But But on a similar aspect, I feel so dumb.
No, but here there's no need to feel dumb. So here's the thing: your partner in life needs to meet gray wolf.
Yeah.
Your partner in life should not only meet white wolf. Your partner should understand where you've been, where you've come from, the struggles you've had, the hardships that you've endured. Because if your partner can accept who you've been, knowing that you're intending to be more of the white wolf, then you found your soulmate. That person's going to hold you down. That person's going to have your back. So I think for you, you were too much of the white wolf.
Yeah.
You need to lay it out there and say, this is who I've been. I struggle with this, I struggle with that. Can you still love me? Do you resonate with the white wolf, gray wolf?
Yeah.
So allow every facet of the diamond that you are to live in the space. There's nothing wrong with any of it. Your struggles led you here. And hopefully you can eventually drop the story around it. If you can't drop the story because there's still some unfinished business, some unresolved emotions, then you keep sharing. Nothing wrong with that. However, when you're ready to drop the story and step into the white wolf, just make sure that your person still loves your gray wolf.
Yeah.
Okay?
So, but I'm wondering, can you clock me in the sense?
Yes.
Because I'm trying to figure out like, what the hell is it that I could have possibly within me could have attracted this situation? Because I'm fully aware that the external is just a reflection of our internal. I've been able to understand in like the deepest trenches of Dante's seventh ring of hell, like what I have attracted personally in my own life. Like I've taken accountability for the worst things that you could possibly imagine. And I know that you understand that to some degree. I'm genuinely trying to figure out like what the actual mind twisted gymnastics could have been like. I was so okay before this, like I was so okay. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this like random impromptu love bombing, whatever. Like I'm trying to figure out if, I guess my question is also like, do you believe in the healing trap where we have to revisit the same things multiple times in order to let it go? Because I feel like a part of your philosophy that I have picked up at least is like, that's only an illusion. We don't have to necessarily revisit the same thing 73,000 times before we actually let it go. That's just an illusion. But like, to what degree does also the human consciousness play in where like, we do have to replay the same thing 500 times before we actually let it go?
You have to intersect with something that's been left unresolved so that you can make a new choice. That's it. But for me, it's as simple as, because I think you're over analyzing.
Yeah.
For me, it's as simple as continue to open into the thing that you want. So you attract certain people into your life so that because maybe in the past you didn't set boundaries and this is teaching you how to set boundaries. Or maybe you attract someone who has similar qualities as your ex, where they cause you to walk on eggshells. Why do you attract that person? So that you can start being yourself more. Yeah. Okay? So it doesn't mean you're going to end up with that person, but you have a duty to become your most authentic self no matter who's in the room. So it's just a matter of continuing to unfold yourself. I know that I want love, or I know that I want to be an actor. I know that I want to be a singer. Things can knock me down, but I'm always going to get back up, dust myself off, and keep going for it. If you want something badly enough, you will put in the work. If you want to be an amazing partner, then you will learn how to communicate. You will go to therapy if you need to. You will do what you need to do because you see in your mind's eye the potential of who you can become. The question is, are you dedicating yourself to becoming that person? Yeah. You're caught in a jam.
I am caught in a jam.
You're caught in a jam. So you attracted something. Great. There could be a billion reasons why you attracted something, but ultimately, it's can you become more of your authentic self?
Yeah.
Can you become more of your expressive self? Can you live in your fullest expression?